Hey y'all, Hoff here. I am preparing for a trip, so I have to declutter my trunk a little bit. There's actually a lot of things in there I use for travel regularly, whether I'm going for a trip in the mountains or not, which is actually what I'm doing. Yay! So let's dig through a couple of things, and some of these you may or may not need if you do a lot of road trips. I tend to do really long road trips, or just like in random places like in the mountains, or really, really long ones up the entire East Coast or from east to west. And I've done a lot of travel, so let's go through the car. I actually don't need this in my car. This is my Etsy inventory because I make and sell exercise ball covers. Don't need that for this trip. Okay, this is actually a recent purchase. I'm glad that I made. Nice and packaged together. Can you guess what it is? I'm sure it's pretty obvious though. Press the middle part down. Boom, Instawagon. We're not done. It does need this part in the middle. It does have a little glitter in it, or as I like to call it, unicorn sweat. So this keeps the bottom firm, which is great because when I'm gone and when I want to go for a picnic, I want to be able to put my cooler. I do not have a cooler with wheels. This was like significantly cheaper. And guess what? I have a wagon now, and I can fill up all my picnic supplies in it. I don't always just put the cold stuff with ice. I might put something like my picnic blanket. Something else that I am going to bring on this trip, I have here, these are just gallons of distilled water. You could use any purified water, whatever. I'm gonna use it for cooking because I don't know what the tap water is like up there. It might be great, might not be great. So I'm gonna be bringing, I used to have hiking boots. Pretty sure I probably donated them. They're a little tight on my toes because I have a wide toe box, but I got these new boots that have a wide toe box, and I put some inserts in them for a little extra arch support. These things never have much, but this is actually the men's one, but you know what? It fits. It works. My feet work in it, so really nice. I actually do have backup shoes in my car. These I just have at all times because they're slip-on. I like to wear my lace-up shoes, but sometimes maybe I'm going somewhere, I need some emergency. I got my slip-on. Paper pizza cups in case. Again, it doesn't take up much space. I do have it in my car just in case. It doesn't take up that much space. I keep it tucked in this cool little hammock that I have here, which also in it, as you might see this colorful thing, my trapped beach umbrella. You want to do a picnic, you don't have to be at the beach. You can be a picnic in the park. Want a little extra shade. This is great for people like me who like to avoid the sun. We do that. I have all my reusable shopping bags. I just kind of crush them in the corner. If I don't think I'm going to need them, I don't bring them. I have a shovel, not just a small shovel, a big hand shovel for burying bodies. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, you never know when you need one of these. I have been places, my brother has one in his car, and I was somewhere. He came to visit me, like my apartment, and needed to dig up something, and convenient. This was here. So, yay! Most important thing that I have in here is I have a giant first aid kit. It even has one of those mouth guards if you have to do CPR, because people be nasty. Extra gloves for the hands, Band-Aids, N95 masks. I even have like soap in here, like liquid soap, maybe solid soap, gauze, petroleum jelly. My car jack kit. Don't know how to change a tire. Well, I kind of know how to, but I'm not good at it. So if you can afford AAA, get AAA. Or roadside assistance of some sort. I just got these from the Dollar Tree. Zip ties, different sizes. Never know when you're gonna need them. They don't take up much space. You can tuck them in. Even like in my car, the wheel well is underneath the trunk. It's not under the car. It's like under a mat in the trunk. So I can always stick it in there. Once I put my wagon back in here, I will probably put my suitcase. Actually, I'm bringing a small carry-on suitcase, maybe some bags. My cooler, I'm probably going to put in the back seat. It's easier for me to access it from there. Easier to get it in and out from right there. Anyway, so that's my trunk. And inside the house, I'm going to be doing some cleaning. Something my mom always taught me. My sister does it. I do it. I assume my brothers do it. Clean your house before you go on vacation, because then it's clean when you get home. You don't have to worry about it. You shouldn't be leaving nasty stuff in the washer. It could get mildewy. Don't leave trash. You don't want to come home and have a bunch of ants and cockroaches and all kinds of rodents in there. Because I like my reusable bags. I went to a store once, didn't have them. I have plastic bags. I keep these in one of the door pockets of my car So I have trash bags for inside my car because sometimes you need those, especially during road trips. If you're eating snacks or something, or just end up with trash, I can throw it in right there. When you travel, you really do not want to forget bringing your sunscreen. I am a very pale person, so I use a higher amount. Yes, I do cover my face still, but you can still have UV rays that penetrate fabric. So I have my sunscreen over here, and I have actually I make my own bug spray, and I have a bunch of essential oils. I think, and so you see, to shake it a good bit. But you can buy your own bug spray. You make your decision. I'm just a little crunchy and like to have some all natural. So do not forget these things in the summertime, and if you're traveling anywhere in the South, basically any time of the year. When I travel, I've started taking these travel zip bags. It just kind of helps keep everything like water safe and protected from odors and smells, but also because it pushes a lot of the air out, it helps stuff fit into my bag much better. And I've started bringing my own towels and sheets when I go places because I'm allergic to a lot of smells, and this just ensures that I'm going to have something that I don't have an allergic reaction to when I travel places, and it's much easier to just avoid any problems whatsoever. And you never know when you go to that one place that doesn't have any towels. These are queen size sheets, so if you stay somewhere that has king size sheets, you kind of have to improvise a little bit. Or if you're not allergic to anything or not worried, then have at it and enjoy it. Okay, did my shopping, looking for some bright red, not mushy tomatoes. Grab a couple of little things to have around the house. Just drink some onions and potatoes because I like to make fries with them. And the Aldi peanut butter I really like actually because the natural one doesn't have fats or oils added to it. I also scored some vegan gummies. Those are actually kind of cool. They were all right. All right tasting. Not the same as classic gummies, I guess. And they do have baking mixes. Those are great for travel to make it easy for cooking. And I also bring vegetable broth to add some nutrients to a lot of the things. I packed my car up. I did wash my car before. I checked the tire pressure and oil because it was just a little bit of a trip I wanted to check. Driving up in the mountains, this is in Blue Ridge, found some hiking trails, some really awesome. This is a lake. I think it's called Notley Dam Lake or something. I totally forgot the name of it. But just getting to have a little bit of time in nature, just an escape, hiking. Definitely needed my sunscreen and bug spray for that. Checking out my waterproof camera case there, and I even found some ancient creatures in the woods. Nice tiny cabin and definitely a trip worth it.